Greetings and welcome back to another episode of Primecraft. As you can see, it is a bright, sunny noonday in our lovely little world, and let's see what we're going to do today. So first off, one thing I'm not entirely sure if I'm sold on it is I actually just decided to throw some water over the covering for our mine shaft. It's interesting, but again, I'm not sold. I'll have to think about what else to do on there, but yeah, we'll come up with something. Let's see, the other thing is, today what I would like to do is I would like to collect some of these fine fellows right here. And maybe even a few of those little pink guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a little area for them, so that way we can breed up some cows and pigs and start getting stuff from them. So I already have a spot picked out, and I think we are going to go ahead and use oak in order to do this. I'm going to need some of those, and I'll take those and those for good measure. And I also want to grab some spruce as well. Alright, so I haven't entirely planned this out, but what we're going to do, first off, is put these seeds back in the food box. So I want to make sure I have plenty of wheat, and I'm going to take some of these carrots as well. And what we're going to do is we are going to set off in this direction to over where the gate is going to be over there. So I imagine that merchants, when they come by, will likely take the river inland and stop by that gate right there. Nope, that didn't work. Let's see. Going back up. And as you can see, I kind of lit this area up a little bit because I had creepers that were falling on my head, and that's not exactly my favorite thing in the world. I still need to close this off, or else that's going to create all sorts of trouble for us. But for now, I want to work in this area right here. So as you can see, starting animal pens and market area. So we'll go ahead and take those down. And what I'm going to do is kind of just push this area in a bit, so that way we have space to work with. I still want to keep the general shape of it, but I want to be able to have our animals be back here without too much of an issue. Now the cows are too high, so I need to make sure there's plenty of room for them to stand up. There. But then with the pigs being only one high, we need to make sure that they are not going to use their piggy wiles and somehow manage to sneak back into some area where it's difficult for me to get at them. Let's see. Make sure this area is lit up. We don't want to have any more creepers coming after us. We'll do that. Okay, so first area is going to be for the cows, and I want a good size spot for them to be able to breed and thrive in. So let's see, or at least before they're sold to the merchants who pass through. All right, so we have a nice little starting area, and if it ends up being that this isn't quite high enough for my taste, I can always raise it up a bit too. Great, so let's go ahead and grab our wheat. I said grab our wheat, and let's get some cows in here. Fortunately, cows absolutely go nuts for the stuff. So all I have to do is basically wave it in front of their faces. And see, look how excited that cow is. Look at those eyes. Yes, come with me. You shall be our first cow. Not really a test subject, because I'm not testing anything. So, I guess I will just, yeah. I'll just leave it at that. Oh, come on, dude. Ah. The only problem is if you get too far away, then they're like, I don't know, I forgot what I was doing. So you're gonna have to wait. You see the wheat? You see the wheat? Come get the wheat. Come get it. Come get it, stupid cow. Thank you. There we go. And so you just have to make sure that you don't go too fast and lose their attention. Alright, you come in through the gates. And we are going to close that off. And don't worry, you will get some wheat as soon as I bring you more friends. Okay. let's go get some more friends. I'm going to go ahead and let these little guys make some little cows. And close that off. And I'll get my XP for making little tiny cows. And they will stand there and they will grow up and eventually become nice big happy cows. And also known as beef and leather. But don't tell them I told you that. They get kind of sensitive, so we're just going to leave it at that. So yeah, we have our first little cow farm started. And let's see if we can go get some pigs. Piggy, piggy, piggy. I want all of you. Come be with me. Yes. Good pigs. Very good pigs. Don't push me off. See, they are just absolutely nuts for these carrots. I mean, they're pretty tasty carrots. I mean, look at these things. They're delicious. And nutritious. And wonderful. Okay. Come on, little guys. Oh, I got 5 of you. Okay, that one isn't coming. He apparently left the stove on, so he's running back to take care of that. What, did you leave the iron on? No? You're just going to stare at the wall? Okay, that's fine. That's fair. The rest of you are going to come in here. Oh, once again, don't fight. Don't fight. Don't fight. There's room in here for everyone. And we're going to make some little piglets. Boop. There we go. That. You're going to go back there. And, oh, the cute little piggies. They're so cute. Look at the little ones. Their little faces and their gigantic noses. They're huge. Where's the other one? Oh, there you are. Again, magic pigs. They weren't there before, but now they are. Alright. Coming inside. Come, pigs. Come on. Marvin! Hi, Marvin. I'm sorry, but I need you. Come on in. There we go. Hopefully the pigs don't jump in front of him. I need your pearls. No? Skimped out on the pearls. Ah! Another thing that I have done over here is I actually went ahead and set up kind of a little garden area so that way I can get some more wheat and seeds, and that'll help to breed up the chickens and all that other stuff. But I also want to get started with some melons and pumpkins as well. Those are usually pretty good to grow. Alright, now we don't have a whole ton of seeds, but one of the best things to do as far as the melon and pumpkin seeds is to actually alternate which one is which. So I have to remember that this one is the melon seed, and what the other thing I'm going to do is to make sure those grow up nice and quickly is to grab some bone meal and grow them up ourselves. So, bone meal, gonna sleepity sleep. Sleep, 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 sleep. There we go. Got the back door. Laugh at the skeleton on fire. Jump down the rocks. And do 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 do. No. Pumpkin! That's not where I wanted it to go. But still, I'm gonna have to get my axe out. There we go. So we got more pumpkins on the way. Because one pumpkin can be turned into 4 seeds. Okay, now I would really like for a melon to grow. That would be awesome. Alright, melons, I'm rooting for you. Are you right there? Right there. Oh, so that guy doesn't... He only has 1 space to grow. But hopefully that will be enough. You have 2 spaces to grow. Don't worry. I'll wait. Any second now. Any second. We're gonna get a melon. Come on, melon. Yay, melon! Alright. Let's go get our melon. The thing about melons, though, is they come in pieces, essentially. So unless you have a silk touch, something or other, it's going to... Hello, phone. It's going to come out in pieces. So, but that's okay. Because now I'm going to put these pumpkins back. Melon. Pumpkin. Melon. There we go. Melon, 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 melon. And that's it. Okay. I bet you're wondering the last time you saw somebody so excited about melons. Oh. That's me right now. That is my life. Growing melons. So I also recorded some footage of another foray back into the Nether, because there are things in there that I want and need and actually managed to find. So let's go ahead and take a look at that footage right now. So I decided I wanted to go back into the Nether, so I went ahead and dug behind our newly made little waterfall and decided to make a portal. So I made a note of the coordinates that we are looking at. So I have some blocks with me, I have my flint and steel just in case, I have my ender chest. The water's not going to do us any good in the Nether, but we have it and I don't feel like going back. So let's go ahead and see where this portal puts us. Hopefully not on the edge of a lava lake. And let's see... Where are we? We are not on the edge of a lava lake. Lovely. Actually, this is quite wonderful. So we're going to go ahead and fix the math on this one. And I also want to go see if I can find another fortress somewhere around here. I don't know if there will be one, but we are going to find out because I really, really want some nether wart. So let's double check and make sure that this goes exactly where we want it to go. Aha. Yay, we did it! Perfect. Alright, so I am going to jump back in the Nether and get some exploring done. The only other mistake that I made is when I came back, there was a zombie pigman right here, and I decided to attack him to try and get some gold, and he ended up going back through the portal, and that was a couple minutes ago. So I don't know if he will still be mad at me or not, and if he is, that may be a bad thing. So we're gonna go through and find out. And hopefully he's not mad. Because if he is... he's still mad. Lag, lag, lag. He's still mad. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Not good, not good. Please stop lagging. Whew. Okay. I'm sorry you're mad at me. I don't... Let's see. Well, we don't have really much of a choice. Aha! Splendid. Since we managed to kill him right away, nobody else got mad. Oh, phew! Alright, so we have made it back to the fortress, and I am going to go down through this spot right here. Big fan of labeling things with torches. And let's see, so... Yeah. Oh, wrong one. We are going to get our anti-wither skeleton defenses up. The blazes we can deal with. But I still would prefer very much not to be withered, if at all possible. And I'm coming inside, because that's where we're going to find what we're looking for. But also, there's too many unpredictable things up top. I mean, there's going to be enough blazes in here anyway, without having to worry about them in the open Nether. So I am going to wander out. Which way? This way? Take a look. Yay! That's exactly what we're looking for. So what are the chances that there's going to be a wither skeleton in here? Well, if there is, at least we can run pretty quickly. I'm pretty good at running away, as you can tell. Alright. Anything back behind there? And I'm not going to grab all of this just on the off chance that I do something really stupid and end up dying. Another thing I would love to find in this area, if possible, would be a mending book. I would love... Ooh. I will take this, though. Nice. And, well, of course, I didn't bring my axe. So I'm like, I don't want to die and lose my great axe. Okay, so we are going to chop this chest down with a piece of meat. And hello! Hi, you! Hey! Guys, over this way. Ooh, quite a lot of you. Oh, I wish I had looting on my sword. That would be awesome. Now, even though I am playing things safe, I also did... Well, of course I'm playing things safe. But I also brought, a bucket of milk. So that way, on the off chance that I do actually get withered, I can drink the milk and get rid of that potion effect. Or get rid of that effect. Get that. Do, do. We may have to run. We're gonna find out. Running. Running. You're probably gonna lose me, but nope. There we go. Come on, little guy. Yeah. Alright. Nothing like getting lost in another fortress. Because that points in the direction where we need to go. Hey! Stop that. I have no interest in you, regular skeleton. But thank you for your bones. Okay. I'd very much like to not be on fire. Oh, this way. Yes. Well, we are going to call that a wrap. And head back with all of our sweet loot before we lose all of it. That is something I would very much rather not happen. So, farewell, Fortress, and I will be back to visit you again at some point in the future. And as the sun rises in the east, we return home, victorious, with sweet loot. And, let's see, let's get back in our house, and take a look at what we picked up. So, 5 diamonds, 6 golden ingots, a couple horsey things, I think 3 flint and steel, a couple blaze rods, 22 netherwort, and a bunch of soul sand, on top of which we can grow that netherwort. So let's go ahead and deposit some of these things. The flint and steel... Yeah, we'll put those in here. And we'll have lots extras. Actually, one of these is going to go back in the under chest. Cool. With our newly acquired netherwort, let's go ahead and get it planted so that way we can grow some and get to work on the potions that we will need for the future. I'm not too concerned right now with creating a super amazing netherwort farm. I am mostly just wanting to put something together that will allow it to grow and allow us to harvest it as time goes on. So I am just going to put some light up here. Fortunately, soul sand does not require light in order to grow. It'll grow despite whatever conditions it's in. So I'm just going to... Let's see. Is that it? Good. Alright. So... 8, 9, 10, 11, 12... And... we'll just make a patch of 16 because that's all that I brought with me. Left a little bit just in case something weird were to happen. So we'll go ahead and let this grow up and harvest it for later use. Since I'm not completely sold on the water, I'm going to go ahead and just take it down for now and let me know if you think it adds something or if it's just kind of silly. In the meantime, we are going to do something that I said I would, and we're actually going to build a little bridge that connects this spot right over here to the mine shaft. Yes. And our portal over here. I'll make this area look a little bit better as time progresses. And all we have to do is wait for the water to go down. There we go. Alright, so I think we're going to use spruce as our base, and then some acacia, because this is what we're using right now. And why stop? Oop. There we go. So we'll do that. This is uneven. Is it? No, it's not. Okay, cool. So we'll go ahead and raise that up. Hello, phone. And we're not going to make this a super high bridge. We just want to primarily have some place to walk across. I think maybe I'll raise it up. Oh, not there. There we go. A little bit right there. And let's see. I don't want this to be completely perfect, so we'll get the gist of it. And I mostly also need to find out where the center is. And I know it looks a little bit strange underwater with having that, pole of air, but that's actually going to be fixed sometime in the sort of near future when they come out with their latest update, which will be 1.13, which is going to actually change a decent amount of the game. But I think overall it'll be better for everyone, and it'll be nice. Okay. It looks a little pristine, but it functions pretty well, I think. There's still that skeleton somewhere. Okay. So, there we are. We have a bridge for now. And we'll play with this a little bit, make it look a little bit less like it was just built. Okay, so the other thing that I have managed to do is I got another setup for my enchanting table. Marvin. Okay, fine. Oh, creeper. You sneaky little devil. Aha. Yep, so I got another enchanting setup taken care of. Words. And yeah, so I went ahead and actually made some new tools. I did a fair amount of mining, ended up getting quite a few more diamonds. And yeah, so now I don't have to worry quite as much about my pickaxes running out on me. Yeah, and then I did a little bit more work to our little cow and pig pens. Just kind of messed it up in a little bit in some spots. Added some coarse dirt and turned the grass into some path blocks. Just to kind of make it look a little bit more, run down, lived on, trampled. And added some hay bales for the cows, because, that's what they eat. And then with the pigs, I ended up adding some more coarse dirt and ended up kind of ruining the ground a little bit more with the path blocks. Because they're pigs, they tend to get a little muddy, and but, they're not too bad, so there's still a little bit of grass still in there. I haven't been in there for that long. Added some leaves, because it always, it's always nice to have a little bit of life in addition to the animals. So this area, which is, kind of protected from the sun a good part of the day, still has some greenery that'll grow in here. So yeah, added a couple item frames with, advertising the goods that might be sold to potential traders that come through the area. And yeah, so I kind of like this spot. I added also a couple little supports for these beams. I changed them from spruce to acacia, and I think I'm relatively happy with how that turned out. If you don't like it, let me know, and I'm definitely open to suggestions. Oh, and I also played with the walls a little bit, added a little bit of variation to the stone, so it's not all just, one big flat area. I'm not sure if I like that mossy cobblestone right there. I will likely change that. But added in some andesite, some gravel, and yeah, just try to make it a little bit more natural as opposed to just, a flat wall of stone. So yeah, so that's what we have accomplished for today. And with that, I think I am going to go ahead and let you guys go. I want to thank you very much for joining me today, and I hope that you have a lovely day, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye!